Welcome everybody to C2C Podcast. It's going into Labor Day weekend. Happy Friday to everybody. Thank you to everybody who tuned into the last couple of videos. We got a couple of videos out there now, and appreciate all the support so far. We're getting some good comments, some good feedback. This video that we're doing tonight is actually kind of impromptu. We normally don't record tonight, but we got some feedback from the first couple of videos, which were long form, original like podcast style, and we got a request for some shorter kind of reaction style videos. So we're trying it out tonight. This is our first time. Bear with us because we're going to be doing some screen shares tonight. This is our first time doing screen shares. We're learning as we do this, so it might be a little choppy.
I'm
It
trying
might not
something
be
new.
perfect, but growing pains, right?
Yes.
The last video, apologize for the quality. I know it looked like we were a little bit yellow. I know we're light skinned
We
and
look like
everything,
the Simpsons.
but we were real light skinned. We were yellow, like high yellow for real,
Yeah.
because we realized that our camera, like 90% through the recording, we realized that our camera was actually working off the Bluetooth instead of the hardwire connection. And I didn't realize that till like 95% done with the video. I'm like, oh, great. But it was too late to re-record everything. So we didn't want to throw it away. We wanted to get the content out to you. But thank you for watching anyway. And we will continue to improve it as we move along. So what we have today for you is three reaction videos, all related to kind of like the first topic that we did on modern dating. This is kind of a soft follow-up on that, to add a little bit of perspective. So clout is the word of the day. You know what clout is?
What's Clout? No, honestly, because I've been living in a cave for a while, and apparently,
So you don't know what it is.
I don't have it.
You have more than me. You have a lot more than me. So clout. Well, first of all, you have more clout than me. Number one, you're on social media way more than me. Number two, you're a female.
Okay.
Those two things automatically give you way more clout than I have. Matter of fact, before I go into the story, I had an issue. Not an issue, but I had a situation with a lady not too long ago where she basically told me I didn't have enough clout. Like we were chatting on Instagram.
Ouch.
A lot of these girls now, I don't know if you do this, probably not, but a lot of these girls now, you ask for their number, like you might meet them out and about or whatever, or in a bar or whatever, and you ask for their number. A lot of them will just say, "Are you on Insta?" And they want you to go on their Instagram instead. That was something else I had to get used to when I got in the dating market. I Last time I was single, we had to get a number on a napkin, piece of paper.
Yeah.
Even cell phone. Oh, here, put your number in my phone.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Now a lot of the girls you talk to, they'd be like, send me a request. You know what I'm saying? And they give you the whatever platform it is. Normally it's Instagram. So this girl, she flat out told me, we were chatting. She went and checked out my page. And she basically told me in so many words, you're a nobody.
You didn't have any followers.
You don't have any clout. So I'm not interested in you. She was interested at first. Oh, he's kind of cute, this and that.
Yeah.
But then she looked at my page and I had like 23 followers. And this is a girl, it's a cocktail waitress, right? So she's, you know what I'm saying? She's in the mix, right? I'm boring. I know that, right? I don't have the clout. So that's what we're here talking about. You know what clout is. What does clout mean to you?
Well, I mean, I guess coming from that standpoint, someone that has a presence, someone that is a little alpha male-ish in the fact that he has enough people that care about him that want to follow his page. He's got fashion sense.
So he can't just be a guy that doesn't like to be on social media? Are we automatically boring to y'all ladies? Like if we're not all out and about on social media, because this is what I want to find out. Is that what it means?
Isn't this like
if a guy asks you out,
age appropriate clout levels, isn't there?
I don't think so.
No, I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, and we're going to talk about the video because that's a good question. Like I would think you would think that a woman in her 30s and 40s wouldn't care if you're on social media or what your presence is or that. But what's happening is I think that the older ladies are feeling the competition from the younger ladies, and they're thinking, okay, they need to be on social media as well. And now they're morphing into the younger ladies in that way, right? Like everybody, it's all social media now. So you're saying, because you're a social media person,
I like social media,
right?
Yes.
You love social media,
yes.
So if a guy asks you out, do you ask for his social media?
Oh my God,
Do you want to
I
see
do.
if
I
he
do
has a
ask if you
presence?
have. I do ask if you're on Instagram. I
Okay,
do ask that.
you do ask that.
Yeah.
All right, so if you look at his Instagram and he's got 27 followers, are you still interested in the guy? If he has 27,000, are you more interested?
Yeah, because I want to know why.
You see,
I
guys,
want to know why.
you understand what's happening here, and that's exactly what happened to me. This young lady looked at my profile. She said she liked me. As a matter of fact, we hung out that evening. I thought she liked me too. She was giving me a massage and all kind of stuff. I was like, "Hey, this is cool right here." She was like, "Oh yes, 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 yes. Oh, your shoulders. You must work out. This and that." And then we started chatting the next couple of days, and I noticed that the engagement level was tapering off, and I was like, "Did I do something wrong?" And she basically told me in a message,
Now,
the
how old was she?
34.
Oh,
She was 34.
okay.
So this
Well,
wasn't
I
a
mean,
teeny bopper, right? Like I could see if she was 23, I would get it, right? I shouldn't
yeah.
be talking to her anyway, but she was 34. But she basically told me, and she didn't say it. She didn't say, "Hey, you don't have enough clout." She just said in so many words. She said, "I looked at your Instagram." She actually said this. She said, "I looked at your Instagram." She was like, hey, she either said you don't have a lot going on or you don't have enough going on. It was one of those two
Your
things.
page needs some work.
My page needs some work, guys. So that's what I found out, right? So now, with that being said, a buddy of mine, and I'm going to ask you this. A buddy of mine told me this guy is what you may call a alpha Chad, right? Like people thought you hear about Chad and Tyrone. This particular guy, he's I think he's 35, 36, tall dude, your typical all American guy. You would think that he would have great success dating, and he told me that he used to have great success dating, but then he was in a long term relationship, got out, and then by the time that he got out, we were already in the social media era. So
He was behind.
he was behind. Before it was just all he had to do was go out,
Yeah,
and
you're way behind now.
yeah, all he had to do was go out, and he was able to get the attention that he was seeking. He started realizing he got on dating apps and he was like, man, I'm not getting the same traction I used to get. What's going on? Right. Then he found out. He said, okay, you know what? I'm going to add pictures of my boat to my profile. I'm going to add pictures of my antique cars to my profile. As soon as he did that, he had clout. As soon as he did that, he started getting interaction. The messages that were going red, the dude, he's looking at she read the message.
Everything changed.
She read it, but she hasn't responded to it.
Everything changed overnight.
As soon as he put the antique cars and boats, those messages all of a sudden were getting responses. He was like, "Hey, so now," and then he told me. Then he told me that that's what I needed to do. He was like, "Hey, man, if you're going to be on these apps, you got to put up." I said, "Well, first of all, I don't have any of the stuff you have. I don't have any boats. I have antique cars. I don't have the stuff." I said, "What am I going to put up?" He's like, "Oh, well, then in that case, take some glamour photos." I said, "I'm a dude."
I didn't know guys use that kind of lingo. Glamour.
He took some glamour photos himself. He took some glamour photos. I guess I don't know if they're called glamour photos for guys, but he took action photos. Like
Okay.
you know the one where the guy, like he takes a picture and he's looking the other way and he's laughing. You know what I'm saying?
A catalog shot.
Yeah. Like he's looking over here, like he's sitting on the car. You can see the car. He's sitting on the hood of the car and he's looking this way, but he's laughing in this direction.
Yeah.
Those kinds of things. I'm not doing that. You know I'm not doing that. Like you already know I'm not doing that. As a matter of fact,
you a photo shoot right now.
In fact, if you saw me doing that, you'd be like, okay, what's her name? What's her name? Like,
why are you doing this?
If you're doing all of this, it's got to be something really special going on with the girl that you're trying to talk to, because I'm not doing this, guys.
Yeah, but don't pretend.
I'm not doing, and I can't pretend either. Like I would feel fake. I would feel like I'm getting up there. I would feel like I'm being something that I'm not really. I would probably start. I can't do this, guys. I'm taking this stuff off. I can't do this. I just got to be myself. I can't be fake. I can't do it. Even if it means that I'm not going to get these girls. That's okay. I'm all right with that because the method that I use works just fine, guys. This is not for me. the, the method that I use works fine. Like I have a, I guess you could call it non-traditional dating habit, I
Yeah.
guess, that works just fine. It's not for everybody, but it's just another avenue, if you want to get out there and meet different people. Different strokes, different folks.
Yes.
So you've already said you do look at his profile. If he has 27 followers, he's not that interesting. If he has
No, 'cause you know what
27,000,
it is? It's the pull. It's wondering what is it about him that everyone is following? Especially he must have some. Well, I'm interested into finding out why now. Like, yeah,
sure.
at least there's that interest.
So that's clout. You just described clout.
Okay.
So that's what it is.
All
it's
right.
interesting. You look. Why does he have 27,000 people following him?
Yeah.
This guy's interesting.
Who is he?
The dude don't even have to look like anything. Like that guys, looks. All right. Where looks, I know for the initial attraction, everyone has a type, right? You have a specific type. But let's be honest, looks for women are not nearly as important as it is for a man. For a man, looks are extremely important. Well, most of us. Some of y'all dudes. Some of y'all, most of us would like our woman to look a specific way. For women, it's not that way. Why?
What do you mean? Well,
you have a type.
There is that Family Guy joke. He goes, I've got money. And she goes, that makes you attractive.
Yeah, it does. Tell me it doesn't.
No, it does. Yeah, it helps quite a bit. I'll be honest. I'm not going to pretend.
Let's not pretend. We're not pretending here. It makes a huge
difference. It can make a short guy not so short anymore.
All of a sudden, he ain't that short.
Yeah.
He got a whole bunch of money. He's a Maserati.
Mm-hmm.
The woman doesn't care at that point. Like,
it makes his full back body hair.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All of a sudden, it's attractive. Yeah. Hey. Now, I think Lizzo is bucking the trend a little bit, although I don't know if guys actually like Lizzo. I don't know. I just found out who Lizzo is recently. That's how out of the loop I am. I mean, I knew who she was.
I didn't know who she was until you told me who she was.
Yeah. I had heard her name and stuff like that. And then people said, oh, she's flipping the script. She's making it attractive to be a BBW. I had to find out what BBW was. Guys, I'm learning all this stuff along with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm learning all this stuff. I had to learn what BBW, BBL, all this stuff was. Because I was hearing it in a media space, I had to learn what the heck are these people talking about, right? So I think, but the stuff you see with Lizzo and her videos, that stuff is not real. Most men, there are men that would sleep with that lady because she's Lizzo.
She has money too,
right?
Men do the same thing women do. Then,
yes,
because
yeah, just not to the same degree or at the same frequency or rate of it, but they do it. You're correct on that. There is a guy that would go ahead and wipe that up because she has money. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. But by and large, men are attracted to beauty. We're attracted to a specific, and most men have a specific criteria that they look for, or if the woman fits within it, she doesn't have to fit it exactly.
Women have a type. Would you have a particular type that we gravitate to, I think, or that you would prefer to have, but will bend the rule for,
Yeah.
Clout. There you go.
I'm going to keep coming back. Hey, because it's about clout. Now, with that being said, we're going to share with you some videos today. Again, bear with us. It's first time doing this. It may be a little choppy and not that perfect, but we'll get it worked out.
Yeah.
I just found out yesterday. So I was doing some research and I'm not on TikTok. You are.
No, I just started an account. I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Okay. You're not. We're not on TikTok yet.
We're not there yet.
A lot of the channels that I follow, a lot of these guys are on TikTok because it's great for content. There's an enormous amount of content on TikTok, especially from women. There are so many women on TikTok.
Well, social media is, already enamored. The majority rule is women.
Yeah. Do you know those numbers?
You do. I don't. I don't store numbers. You know.
No, I'm saying, the percentages. Like, how many women would you? So social media in general, or TikTok in general. Our mom is on TikTok. Um, explain that one. She was showing us, look at this. And we're like, what is she talking? What are you doing on TikTok? But my mom is on there now. So how many? There are a lot of men on there, but I would think percentage wise, how many? What percentage of women versus percentage of men would
Well,
you think are
probably
on
I would say 65, 70% women, maybe, and the
there? Okay,
rest is men. I would say.
okay.
I'm guessing.
I don't have TikTok, but again, great for content. I've seen some. Again, I think I told you before.
You can become TikTok famous.
You
Then
can,
you can become Instagram famous, and no
yes,
one know who you are.
and no one still
I
know who
don't
you
know
are.
who any of these people are.
Isn't that wild? And that's exactly what happened to me yesterday. So I was going through looking for some content to do a video on, and I came across a video on a couple videos. Shout out to Channel 5. I got some good content from him that we're going to share with you. Uh, he did an interview with this guy. There's a guy named Yeet, Yeat is how you spell it.
Yeah,
I had never heard of this dude. I asked my younger daughter.
me
I said, you know who
either.
this Yeet guy is? I said, you know who Yeet is? And she was like, yeah, he's a TikTok rapper, daddy. I had no idea who he was, right?
Yeah.
But guess who he is? He's actually not just a TikTok rapper. He's actually like the most. I don't know how TikTok does their ratings, or I don't know if it's by like most viewed or most.
Something like that.
I don't know if you can like directly monetize from there or what. Like I don't know if he's the most.
I don't know how you monetize, but you
Yeah.
can monetize.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
obviously.
he
Yeah.
is the apex as far as rappers. They call him a rapper. I listened to one of his songs. It didn't sound like rap to me.
Could you understand him?
No,
Okay.
no. Now that's not now to say, guys. I don't know. Maybe y'all tell me in the comments. Modern rap. Do you understand what any of these guys are saying? I don't. Like I try to listen to some of these dudes. I don't know what these dudes talk about. And I'm an old hip hop head. Like I'm old. I'm old. I'm in my old hip hop stuff. I mean, the stuff in my car. I'm still playing stuff from the 80s and 90s and early 2000s in my car. I don't listen to almost any of the new stuff. However, I did listen to be fair, I listened to one of his songs and one of or two of Bad Baby. I got her name right.
You
I've
said it
been
right this time.
I call her Bad Barbie for 2 years. I didn't know who she was either. My kids. What's up with my kids? They told me because oh, she's a rapper. She's this. She's that. I was like, she is. Oh yeah, this is a girl. I didn't know who she was. Oh, she's super famous. Cash Me Outside girl. Oh,
Now we know who
her.
she is.
Then, as soon as they said Cash Me Outside, I knew who it was. I said,
Yeah.
oh, her. And I remember seeing a video on her way back in the day. That was 2013 or so. It was a long time ago. But I remember seeing her, like a clip of her on Dr. Phil or something.
Yeah.
It was Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
And it went viral at that time. And she parlayed that into, I guess, a rap career. And then she became she set the record on OnlyFans for the most subscriptions in one day. 6 hours, $1 million.
Well, as soon as she turned 18, right?
Yeah. So there was a company that created like a timer, like a countdown timer for when she was going to turn 18. See, guys, this is us doing this again. Okay. This is all us.
Yeah.
We're the ones doing this. There's a whole bunch of dudes sitting there waiting for this girl to turn 18.
Literally.
There's a whole bunch of dudes sitting there like that. They on the computer.
Millions of dollars worth.
The dude sitting there. Like,
they have a countdown in their room too.
Oh yeah, that dude. Away. There's a dude setting his alarm clock to this. So, yeah. With that being said, those are the two examples that we're going to use today. But before we jump into those videos, again, like and subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. We love the interaction. Send us a text.
We love the comment. Yeah,
we love it. Comments are great because it gives us the feedback that we need to produce better content for you guys. But before we go into the videos, what I want to do is just for a moment, we're going to have a little bit of banter here. It's Friday. We're going to have some fun. Labor Day weekend as well. Don't stay out of trouble this weekend, guys. So you're in your 40s. You've already told us that you'd be interested in a guy that has some social media clout, or maybe he's a little bit internet famous. Wasn't there some like bodybuilder dude or something like that that reached out to you that had a whole bunch of followers?
Yeah,
Wasn't
you
he
know what
internet
was
famous?
a little bit. Yeah, he's a bodybuilder and he was did some picture like sponsorships for Bang or whatever, but it was funny after we were talking on the last video about dick pics and things of that
That was
nature.
him. It was him, guys. That big
Yeah.
muscular dude.
And then it happened again. I mean, close enough. It wasn't like whipped out, but it was, you can always see the silhouette.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's worked for him before many times. He was a big muscular dude, right?
He's
Big
blonde
big
and
blonde
yeah.
Chad dude. Was his name Chad?
I don't even know. Oh, yes, I do.
His name was Chad, dude. That's what his name was. Big muscular dude. But he was pretty popular, right? He had a lot of Instagram. Did you meet him on Instagram?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you go on a date with this guy?
No, we met for coffee.
Oh,
It worked.
he got you out for
You
coffee?
said it doesn't work.
How'd he do that? How'd he get you? Well,
it was COVID, and we just met for like a Dunkin' Donuts like coffee. It wasn't even Starbucks. It was just meet.
So what happened on the date?
It wasn't a date. It was just meet each other like in real life.
Okay.
And
what happened?
I'm a lot older than him, and I just was like, I don't know. Men can do that. Men can like sleep with women way, way younger than them and stuff like that.
Yeah, we can do that.
And some women can too. I have friends that have no problem with it. She prefers younger guys. I never was like that. So it's just preference.
Yeah, I think this is the guy that you asked me, because you did ask me one time. You're like, what's the youngest girl that you've talked to? I'm like, well, it's not the same. It's like, it's not the same. It doesn't work.
He's he's in his 20s. So I was like, I don't know about this.
But that had to make you feel good at the same time.
Yes,
you had a 26, 27-year-old muscular dude that wanted to go out and hang out with you and send you pics and things like that. Yes, hey, look at that. But, I mean.
Yeah. Or was he preying on the poor middle-aged woman that he thought he could bed very easily?
Yeah, that was part of it. That's why he sent you the pics, because he was thinking, thinking, you know what? I'll send it. She's in her 40s. I'll send her a couple pics. I'm this big muscular dude. I'm in all these pictures. He had pictures. Didn't he have? Wasn't he in the car and stuff too? Like
all kinds of stuff.
He had a car. The dude had the page. The dude's page was off the chain.
Muscle car. Yeah.
Big muscle dude. Car. Muscle. But she's not in her 20s anymore. If she was in her 20s, it was a wrap. She's now a bit older, so she's able to look past it. She's, it's cute, it's funny.
It was just nice. It's like the dating apps when your phone's going ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
It's all egoic. Is that a word?
You may have
I've been using it.
Egoic?
Yes.
That's a good one. Yeah, you may have created that word. But yeah, it's good for your ego. It bubbles up your ego, right? With guys. Even though y'all know that guys are going to reach out to you, doesn't matter. When they actually reach out to you, you get that dopamine boost. Guys.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Like a lot of guys complaining about, oh man, these women they're like this. They don't even make eye contact with you in the store. They don't do that. Guys, they have a dopamine boost in their back pocket. They literally have a dopamine boost. Their phone is a constant dopamine boost. Like they could just pick it up if they're on, especially if they're on apps and they're on multiple apps.
Yes.
Like all they have to do, pull it up. They look in there. There's one from Derek. There's one from Eric. There's one from Greg. There's one from Tyrone. There's one from Joe. There's one from Eddie. And these guys, some of these guys are just sending messages. Hi. Some of these guys are sending pictures. Some of these guys are standing in a mirror like this. I mean,
I have someone that wants to send me and Skyla clothes.
Clothes?
Yeah.
That's different.
He has a clothes store. Do you guys need anything?
Where's this guy from?
Or he said, can I cash app you so that you and your daughter can get your nails done?
This American guy?
Yeah. Black guy too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you reply to him?
No.
He must have been creepy.
He is. Actually.
Yeah.
He is. And I was, me and Skylar talked about it. I was like, he's a little creepy.
See, And women do have to deal with a lot more creepers like than we do. Like guys, we really don't get too many creepers. I mean, we'll get one here and there. Like we'll get, but by and large, women got dude. Because dudes, come on, y'all, we're creepy. I mean that. Let's be honest.
Well, come on, a little too strong sometimes.
We're dude.
Run you off.
Some of these dudes, I got kids. I got an older daughter too. I've seen her DMs. Some of y'all dudes, dude. I'm like, these dudes are. It's funny because she'll be showing me and she'll be laughing. She'll be like, because it's even funny to them, guys. It's even funny to them. So stop. I said that in the last video. Stop. Stop sending all this stuff. Stop. Stop with the desperation. They don't like desperation. You don't like a man to come off as desperate, right?
Absolutely not.
Like it feels like if he okay. So when does it
It's
feel?
it's like being chased. You know, when you're chasing the dog that's running away, it's like when a guy's desperate and he's chasing you, he'll never catch her. She will always run. It's always the guy that doesn't pay attention to you or the girl that doesn't pay attention to you. You want them so much more. That's just how it works.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Don't be
So
desperate.
guys, the being super thirsty doesn't work. With that being said, we're going to segue into the videos. We've got a couple videos to share. Now, I'm going to start off with the interview with Yeet. So Yeet, once again,
Do you know who Yeet is?
does anyone know who he is? If y'all know who he is,
let us know in the comments if you know who Yeet is.
Because we just found out.
Yeah.
And we're kind of fascinated with this. We're going to share a video clip here with you. This is only about 2 minutes long. Shout out to Channel 5 for fair use. We're going to use his clip here, and we're going to show you a short interview with this gentleman. And then we're going to have a follow-up video to show you after that. So bear with me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen. And actually, let me do it from this side. I'm going to share my screen, and here we go.
Can you tell us your name and where you're from? From LA. What's on your mind? So, if you had a time machine, what would you do?
I don't know. I'll go to the future.
How far you think? Like centuries or really, really far?
For like 6 million years. See what's going on.
Did he say 6 million or 6 million? All right, let's
be
keep
in like
going.
spaceships, drinking like alien lean.
Are you in love?
Yeah, I'm in love
With what?
with everything.
Hmm.
What about you?
I'm in love with interviewing.
Okay, so you believe in it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy.
What do you want to be when you're like an old man?
Listen to the background music.
Now hold on, before we go any further, is he coming off as mysterious to you? Because some women like the mysterious dude, right? Is he mysterious or is he weird?
If you are 20, yes.
Okay, he's probably 20, right?
I mean, for a 20-year-old girl, he's probably coming off mysterious and
okay,
and quiet and weird and interesting and
okay,
you know.
makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
Nothing.
What is clout?
I don't like clout. I just be in the house all day. I don't even leave my house. I only leave. I gotta perform.
Really?
Yeah.
Why they
Play video games and stuff?
I make music, chill, make food.
What's your favorite kind of food?
I like cereal. I like Frosted Flakes.
How many bowls a day do you think you're on right now for Frosted Flakes?
Like 13, 14.
No concern for diabetes? No?
I don't think I'm gonna get that.
Any message for the kids?
Don't do drugs.
No drugs?
I wouldn't do them if I was you.
What kind of vape is that?
Mango.
No more Juul?
Oh boy.
I'll do Juul.
It's funny.
Do you think that you should be allowed to vape in schools?
Yeah.
What about popcorn lung?
What is popcorn lung? Have you heard about
it's
that?
from vaping. It's
Okay.
something and
Okay.
yeah, something about with bad vapes, like when they put bad oils in them. think it messes up your lungs pretty bad. Popcorn lung. Sounds like a pop.
It's a myth. It's not real.
How would you describe your average fan?
They cool. Turn.
All right. That's the end of the video.
Oh, wow.
So
Is he okay?
You tell me. So
I've never seen a vape pen like that. It was like a canister, looked like a pill bottle.
Maybe he just doesn't interview well. Maybe he got nervous. Because that could be. He's a young guy.
Yeah.
He seemed to be a bit blah. Buh. Right. I mean, that's what he seemed like to me. But hey, you got a little preview of this guy. Now I asked you, would you be interested in somebody like him if you're younger, right? Does he come off as? Because remember, keep in mind, he's a rap star, right? He's on TikTok and all that. So if you see him and he's talking to you like that, yeah, no, babe. So, like, is that work? Because like the rest of us guys, we can't do that. Like we gotta be juggling. We gotta be dancing around to keep the girl entertained. He doesn't have to do anything. All he has to do is say, yeah.
Yeah, he's barely talking.
So, yeah.
That should make y'all mad.
Like, I'm just saying. That's why I was asking you. Does that come off as mysterious, sexy?
Maybe. I mean, and he's got a big social media presence, and sure he's got a lot of money. Like stuff like that is in the back of the girl's mind. So even if he's dumb, or uninteresting or blah or buh, it's again, you can look past some of those things because of the clout and the money and the bodyguards, I guess,
Fair enough.
I guess it's got to be something like that.
So now that we've seen that particular video, there are two young ladies that were in line waiting to see Yeet, and their Channel 5 also did an interview with them to get their reaction to. He's going to tell them that he has them set up for a meet and greet with him. So let's see how these young ladies react. We're once again going to share the screen. And give me 1 second. Here we go.
Told you I could get you a FaceTime interaction with you.
Well, I'd literally cry. Please, 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 please.
You guys are of age, right?
Yeah, I'm 21. 21. I'm 20. I have my ID. We're just short as. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Now, granted, these girls are very, very young.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're so fine. We just saw you perform. You are so fine. Huh? Right there.
He doesn't seem that interested in these girls. I mean, you tell me, but does he seem like he cares?
I think he's confused. He's like, where'd Channel 5 go?
Yeah.
He bait and switched him.
Bro, your performance was amazing. It was amazing. Anything for fucking Yeet. Your music, bro, like, straight up got me through my
Oh my god. What's it like being you? Like, what is your daily life like?
It's a lot.
It's a lot? You're at the airport already?
Have a good flight.
How are you at the airport already?
Rude ass. You know what? It's fine. Anything for Yeet. Okay, I love Yeet.
I would myself if he asked
me too. Like.
All right, so she said she would kill herself if Yeet told her to.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it's okay.
But we got to see him for a little while. Oh my god.
Now, this is clearly not the guy. This is not the guy, but this is funny. Check it out.
Stop. I'm your biggest fan. I'm actually your biggest fan.
Hey guys.
I've been DMing you every day. I'm actually gonna cry.
Oh, cry for what?
I love you.
Can I please get a hug?
You're so
Oh my god.
So whoever this guy is already talks more than Yeet. Like he already said, they should know immediately. First of all, one of his hands is black.
Yeah.
That's the first thing they should have known.
Didn't even see that.
And he's way taller than the guy, and he already said more than the dude said in the interview.
That's hilarious.
Bro,
his hand is clearly.
That's what I'm saying.
It was so worth it.
Your performance, amazing.
This is awesome.
amazing.
I love
And you got that drip too. You got that hiking ass fine ass drip.
Yes, you say.
Can we get one picture?
Yeah.
He has. His
Okay.
hands are killing me.
All right. Y'all get you get the point. They didn't even notice that it wasn't the same dude. They didn't even realize that wasn't him. Like I noticed it. I knew the second he walked in the tent, it wasn't him. I'm like, that's not him. He was way taller than the original dude. Now, granted, they probably didn't know that, but then you saw his hands were black. He didn't have on gloves.
He should have.
That wasn't even a good prank or whatever they were trying to do. These girls, they
didn't even catch on.
They didn't even know because they were so enamored, and because you know why? They just got off FaceTime with the actual guy, and they were still on that high.
Yeah,
that dopamine was rushing.
They were blind.
It was blind, man. Adrenaline and everything else. So, what do y'all think about that? I mean, that it was very interesting. And guys, guess what? Unfortunately, I have to break it to y'all. Those are the same girls that's not replying to your DMs. Those are the same girls. Because those girls are into guys like him. They're into dudes with clout, right? You probably talked to that girl. Hey, and maybe y'all even made it to where you were texting, and then she went ghost on you, and you were like,
"What did I do wrong? What'd I do?"
You were sitting there looking at the phone. She just stopped responding.
You go, "Hello."
It's because of Yeet. or someone like that,
or someone of the kind.
So now that we've kind of hammered on the female side of it. Now, guys, we do the same thing. We simp out too. I mean, come on, the world is full of simps. Let's just be honest. That's why all this stuff is going on. We have simps, and bad baby. I almost said Barbie again.
Mm-hmm.
She's the example that we're going to use for the male side. So on the male side of things, I want to show you guys. So bad baby, like I said, she made $1 million in 6 hours on OnlyFans when she turned 18. She made, I think, $51 or $52 million in 1 year on OnlyFans. And shout out to her. Let me keep it real. I don't hate on this. I actually, as a matter of fact, any woman out here making money on OnlyFans, I have no problem with that. I have no beef. The only time I have beef is when it's like the girl. Remember the girl I showed you that was a Christian singer? She was a Christian singer on OnlyFans, and she wore all this tight fitting stuff. She was like a religious type of singer.
I don't think you showed me her. You showed me the nurse.
Which one did I show you? I didn't show you the Christian singer.
No.
Okay, I'll send you the Christian singer. Okay, this girl, the girl was stacked away. I mean, she had all the prerequisite stuff going on. And she was a singer, but she sang religious. She was a Christian singer. The issue is that she ended up on OnlyFans singing those Christian songs in scantily clad. The problem I had with that was that I wouldn't have had a problem if she just said, "Yeah, I'm doing this because guys want to see me sing Christian songs in scantily clad." I would have been fine with it.
Be honest, don't pretend.
But her and her parents, this made it to the New York Post or New York Times, one of the two, where her parents were like staunchly religious.
Of course.
And they were supporting her, saying, "Oh, it's art. She's just an artist. It's artistic. She's not doing anything wrong. What are you talking about?"
Are they like living on a farm in a cave, and they believe everything she tells them?
What's happening is they're receiving such big checks from her that they can't believe that. You understand? The money is blinding.
Their daughter
right?
has got clout and pays her parents off.
Yes, and the woman was making bank. And again, I have no beef. I'm cool with it. So long as a matter of fact, I don't think these women should have lost their jobs for being on OnlyFans, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't think they should have lost their job. Now, I could see if you're like a public figure or something like that, you shouldn't be on OnlyFans. But if you're a nurse in New York City where it's insanely expensive to live,
and then you have a second job and it's OnlyFans,
why would you get fired for that? Like you tell me.
Yeah, why can't I be? No, I know why I can be on OnlyFans.
But should you get fired?
I think it's an image thing, and not just the image thing. What is the word? people expect nurses to be a certain type of way.
Do they still expect that?
And so far, I think, no, she get fired.
Teachers, like there was the teacher got fired, which I could kind of understand that, I guess, because you're looking at
the whole sexy nursey outfit that.
But in this day and age, are we still judging people for this stuff? Like, that's the only thing I'm saying is that I feel like we're selectively judging people. Like, if we're
of course,
if we're gonna do that, I mean, then we can judge everybody. I mean, come on. Like, so women, ladies, I'm not against y'all being on OnlyFans. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine, I'll call her a friend of mine, a young lady who is on OnlyFans. She makes a lot of money there. She used to do live streams on OnlyFans where she would, or not on OnlyFans, but on Instagram, where she would be just like in the kitchen and she would be dancing and twerking and making drinks in the blender. And she would have on, little shorts and be talking about, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she would send me her, and I would jump on her live streams just because me and her were cool. She was funny to me. Like, I would look at her. She was attractive too. But I would look at her. I'm not going front. She was attractive. But I would laugh at her stuff, and her friend used to do these things. All of a sudden, she stopped doing it. And I asked her one time in a DM, I was like, hey, are you still on the platform, whatever? And she replied back with a link to her OnlyFans. And I said, oh, okay, now. And she told, and here's why I didn't have an issue with it. She actually went ahead and told me. She said, I was giving away my content for free. I'm not doing that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I took it to OnlyFans. She was like, so if you want to see, I'm dancing and doing all kinds of stuff. If you want to see it, you just got to come on my OnlyFans. It's $7 a month. I said, okay, I'm not doing it. And she was cool with it. She said, okay, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But there were plenty of guys who were willing to do it.
Doesn't sound like a lot.
It doesn't sound like a lot at all. $7 a month.
Yeah.
It adds up fast. As a matter of fact, let's show you how fast that it added up for Bad Baby. So if we go to, we're gonna show you how. We're gonna share our screen again. Let's take a look.
A few days ago, she hopped on Instagram Live to let her followers know that a new era was dawning in her career and that the days of her only being worth around $20 million, well, they had come to an end. Now, after informing everyone that she was officially done as the Cash Me Outside girl, well, she then dropped a
shout out to Before They Were Famous. This is his clip.
A bombshell that she makes over $50 million in 1 year alone on OnlyFans. My God, men everywhere should be ashamed. So what did she do with all that kind of bank? Well, she bought herself some of the iciest jewelry on the planet, which includes a $40,000 plus 14-karat gold pendant that was specifically designed for her. On top of this, there's also her $40,000 smile and even a
She got veneers for $40K.
$6 million home in Tampa Bay, Florida. But the real story isn't baby's spending habits, it's how she's earned all this money in the first place. A mildly successful rap career, a ton of social media earnings, endorsement deals, and most importantly, well, her OnlyFans profile. So if you've ever wondered just how wealthy Bad Baby really is, well then pull up a seat and join us as we take a look at her very the rich life. My name is Michael McCrudden. I don't say that anymore.
All right. That's good enough. You get the point. She made $51 million in a year. She made $1 million in 6 hours from men. I would venture to say it was I said 95. I think that's low. Like, what percentage of men would you say paid for that? 98%?
More than that, because that's a big number.
99.
Even if you take, 1% of women, that's still a big number. Like, out of all the people, that's still a big number. I don't think that many women pay into stuff like that. I really don't.
I don't think so either. I think most women, if I'm being honest, first of all, women, just be honest. Y'all don't want to pay for anything. Let's just be honest. Y'all don't pay. Y'all pay nothing. I mean, let's just be honest about that. Like, y'all don't want to volunteer. As a matter of fact, like, I mean, to be fair to y'all, I will say that. I think if you go out with guys, I think the guys should pay. And there's a whole bunch of dudes that are mad at me. Man, why are you saying that, man? That's why they doing that now. But I'm just saying, if we go out with a group, you don't have to be my girl. You don't have to be but if we're just out with girls and we're hanging out, whatever, I don't think I've ever asked a woman to, hey, how much you got on this? I'm an old school gentleman. Like, I'm a classic man. Say I'm a classic man.
Women have a lot more fun when that happens too.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
So those were the 3 samples that we wanted to share with you today. Let us know what you think. Like I said, guys, it goes both ways. It's a 50-50 equation. Men do a lot of crazy stuff. Women do a lot of crazy stuff. Women have much more monetizable value than men do. Men have way more options for. I mean, guys,
there's a lot more options for you guys
Yeah.
than there is for us, and especially, I mean, the ratio isn't even. But then again, women are all chasing after the same type of man.
Yes.
And there's not enough of those.
Right. Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Before we wrap up, because look how we've gone already. What type of man? Because ladies, I keep hearing this. There's just no more good men out there. Okay, you tell me, what's a good man?
I think women, we prefer a man taller than us. Mostly, if you had to choose, if you got a chance to choose, she would choose a man taller than him, even if he was slightly taller than her. At least be taller. Sorry,
I didn't know that was that important.
It is sorry, but it is. It's the truth. And
would you date a man shorter?
I have.
Who?
I don't remember his name.
I'm about to say, because you're kind of short. What dude?
He was short of me, and yeah, he was an attorney, and we hung out in Miami and stuff. I had fun, but I'm sorry, I don't remember his name.
He's too short.
Yeah, taller, and if you can make her laugh, laughing is good. It takes down some walls. What was the other one? Not only make her laugh, something else that brings down the wall. You got conversation. Like a woman really, really likes conversation. That's one of the reasons why she may cheat on you.
But do you want us to talk or listen?
90% listen.
That's okay.
And then trickle and then engage, oh, that sucks. Really? Tell me more. Things like that. And
you really don't want us to talk that much, do you?
Not really. Not really. Sometimes guys are way cuter when they just don't talk.
Guys, listen up here.
But we want you to talk, Don't be quiet all the time, because then I feel like now I'm just sitting with a dud.
You see how you're imposing all these standards on us now? Do you guys, you see what's going on here? See, this is why we have to have multiple follow-ups to this video. This is going to go on for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here debating with her. But you notice how she's already she's already slowly created. Keep going.
And when I go out, I don't want to pay. Honestly, if I will leave tip if I have to.
But what if you just met the guy? Are you still expecting to pay?
If he asks me out, yes.
Okay.
Because he asked me out, yes, I do.
If he asks you to split it on the spot, will you ever talk to him again?
Well, if we decide to split it, it might be because if I suggest I want to split the bill, it's because I don't want you to expect anything from me, or I don't want you to feel like I owe you, or I don't even maybe want you to like me like that.
Yeah. So if you offer to split it with him, you friend zoned him immediately.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, there you go. That's gold.
I think so.
If she offers to split it with you, she's like, I'm definitely not going home with you. Here, I had 2 margaritas and a nacho. Yeah, split mine off onto another check, please.
She didn't order extra food to take home with her kids on this round.
Yeah. So, guys, we're gonna cut it off here. We've been rambling for a while, but let us know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe to the channel. We're having a lot of fun out here. We're gonna be doing more videos like this. These shows right here will actually have guests coming on. We're gonna start adding guests. We're gonna start adding panels. We're gonna be doing all kinds of things.
Call-ins.
Call-in shows will be adding to the docket as well. So we went longer than we expected to, but this is the nature of this show. The type of show that it is. We're gonna have some. This is actually considered short. I mean, we could probably go for another half an hour.
Yeah.
If we continue talking about this specific topic, but let us know what you think about Yeet, bhadbabie. They're kind of the same. I mean, they're both internet famous, right? They're both one's a man, one's a woman, both.
And most people don't know who they are.
Yeah, most people didn't know. I didn't know who either one of them were. Like I said, I had to learn. I mean, I definitely know who Yeet was. I know bhadbabie's been out a bit longer, but I'm learning out here too. So it's been a fun experience. So we're gonna wrap up for tonight.
Yeah.
Guys, enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. And we will be coming at you next week with a couple more videos. Maybe a follow-up to this. Who knows? We will see you later.
Bye.
We're out.